mad? Hey, why are they mad? Why are they mad? Why are they mad? Why are they mad? Hey, why are they mad? Why are they mad? Bang! Y'all know I came to play on today. Y'all know I'm here. You know I'm here. So let's go ahead and get into it. Why are they mad at Aries? Why are they mad? For some of you, I kind of feel like I'm kind of feeling like some of you guys may have had an altercation. You may be having like hand problems, or your hands or your wrist may be a little sore. Okay, something also about the knuckles. I kind of feel like y'all been carrying out some Aries business for some of you, and that's why they're mad. Some of y'all might be a little mad if your hands is aching just a little bit there. Anywho, that's just side note. I was just getting that. I'm like, okay, I guess. Someone is mad. You see right through me. How do you do that? How do you do that? How do you do that? Somebody's mad you see right through them. That's the worst energy anybody. That's the worst thing you could do to anybody who's a lion, conniving, raggedy. Okay, I'm still working on the cursing. Here. But yeah, somebody's mad you see right through them. And for somebody to be mad that you see right through them lets me know that they have something to hide. And you know, and that just can't fly. And that's why they're mad. All right. Somebody's mad that they had something to hide. Somebody's mad that they are not trustworthy. You know, somebody's mad that you are not falling for their customer service voice. Hello, how are you? Someone's mad that you're not falling for the facade, the mask, okay? Mask on, mask off, okay? John Cena vibes, now you see me, okay? You see me, or something like that, he done said. Okay, you see me? Somebody's mad you see him. No glasses. No prescription. No contacts. You see them. You see. And that's why they're mad. You got energies here who are mad that I don't even know why I say that. You got energies here. I don't know why I say that. I'm sorry. Back to this. Back to the rule. Back to the script. That's why they're mad. Because they try to distract you. Like how I just got distracted. Just a squirrel. Like I just got distracted just now. Yeah. Someone's mad that they cannot distract you. You getting right back to the point. You're getting right back on track. And that's why they're mad. Somebody is mad that you cannot unsee what you saw. You cannot unhear what you heard. You cannot unfeel what you felt. And that's why they're mad. You see right through them. That you know, ready or not, you can't hide. I'm gonna find you and make you ... Ain't no ready or not, here I come. You're not going down them paths. You're not going down someone's unknown territories. You are not faking the funk. You are not believing the hype. You are not overlooking, you know, BS. All right. And this is why they're mad. Okay. For some of you, when you do see right through someone, I would assume that you calling them out as well. So for those of you who are about that life, which I'm pretty sure you are, somebody's mad that you're also about that life. It just leads into the next one. It leads into the next thing. Everything that we just went through. And now you calling them out on it. And now they mad about it. They mad about it. Because you about that life. You gonna call somebody out. Bring them out, bring them out, bring them out, bring them out. You gonna bring out the skeletons. You gonna bring out the lies. You gonna bring out the discrepancies. You gonna call them out. You gonna bring them out. You gonna bring out the secrets. You gonna bring out the confusion. You gonna bring out the calculator if we need to start calculating some things because the math ain't mathing. This is why somebody's mad you see right through them. You got them feeling vulnerable. And for me personally, y'all can see right through me. I'm gonna tell you what you about to see. I'm gonna tell you what you about to see like we looking through a telescope. I'm gonna tell you what you about to see like I'm a tour guide. You turn to the right, You're going to see this. You're going to see me pop off if you do. Turn to the left. Yeah. You may not want to go there. You don't want to go left with me. Look down. Yeah, that's where your position is. Down. You are beneath me. Look up to me. Yeah. Somebody is mad that you can guide them. You know, this is somebody here, like I said, you can guide them in all aspects with you. Like, there's nothing that you have to hide. You have no problem exposing this. You have no problem talking about that. If somebody wants to ask about a red flag, you will list them from A to Z. If it's like that for you. From 1, 2, 3, You're very transparent, and this is why someone is mad. You can't pull the wool over somebody's eyes who is awoke, who is honest, who's transparent, who is being real, J-Lo vibes, cause I'm real. The way you walk, the way you move, cause I'm real. I'm a real boy. I'm a real girl. And that's why they're mad. Because everything that you are presenting, everything that you're talking about, everything that you believe, everything that you stand on, you about that life. And it again, now we leading into another one. And another one. Someone is mad. This is like, the standards that you have for them, you have for yourself. Real recognize real, and this is a common theme these days, but a lot of people are not familiar to you, and that's why they're mad. They're mad you were being real the whole time. They were mad you were being honest. They're mad that you know your triggers, your traumas. They are mad you hold yourself accountable. They are mad you know what makes you mad. They're mad you have nothing to hide. They're mad that you're transparent. They're mad that you are real. And they are not. They can't hold themselves accountable. They can't, they don't know what makes them mad. They don't know themselves. You really got somebody who is mad that they don't know thyself. And they mad you do. And they mad they can't confuse you. And they mad that you ain't boo-boo. The fool. And they're mad with this, you see right through them. It's like you done went all, I just went through somebody's soul right now. I just snatched somebody's soul, lace front. I just snapped somebody's wig back, okay? And they're mad that they don't have that same privilege and honor. They're mad they can't do that to you. So this is also leading into another thing. Somebody's mad that they don't have the upper hand. Wow. You got someone feeling real triggered and real vulnerable out here in these streets. And then for those of you who are calling them out, they can't take that. They don't know what to do about that. Can't deny it, can't argue about it. Some of you, if you on the savage scale, it just depends what level you on. If you are at the supreme level, you see right through them, level 1. You call them out on it, level 2. And level 3, you just ain't saying nothing. You just hit them with the deuces. I ain't even addressing it. I ain't even calling it out. I ain't even, you do you, boo-boo. But you gonna do you with your crew. You ain't doing, no, you gonna have to head on out. And that's why they're mad. It just depends on what level you are on. Somebody's mad that you don't ask for permission. Ask for permission for what and to who and for why? That to me is giving like a validation type of vibe. You're not asking for validation. You don't need it. This is also like it's kind of like an energy too. It's like, again, back to you are real, you are transparent, you are who you are, and you own it. Own it. Drake vibes, own it. You don't ask for permission. You don't need somebody to check you. You don't need somebody to tell you about you. You don't need somebody to tell you about your business. Again, some of y'all can list your triggers, your traumas, your wrongdoings from A to Z, from 1, 2, 3. Sing it with me. And that's why they're mad. You're not, you're not asking for permission to be you and to own up to who you are and own it. They don't own you. They don't run you. That card right there, we're going to come back to it. Somebody's mad you get paid in your sleep. So that's probably where this permission thing is coming from. Some of you are independent. Some of you, go get a second source of income. Whatever the case is, the situation is that, this reading is resonating for you or whoever. This is just a vibe where you're not going to sit around and wait for somebody to get it, to provide for you, to do for you. You're going to go out and get it yourself. Whatever it is that you want and desire, you are going to go out and get it yourself. And they're mad that you're not asking for permission to do that. And then, getting paid in your sleep, you're not asking permission. That to me screams independence. So, you have someone here who is mad that you're independent. You move very independent. Even if you are indespoiled, meaning independent and spoiled, you might have a little balance there. When you spoil, that kind of gives a little dependency. When you're independent, you just independent. You may have a mixture there. Somebody's mad you got balance. Somebody also can be, yeah, that's crazy. Somebody is mad that, you have for yourself, you can do for yourself, right? But you still want them to do for you also, and they got a problem with that. This also, too, kind of reminds me of somebody who is mad. Yeah, it's the same thing. Or this is somebody who is mad that, like, they don't want to do for you because you do for yourself. Like, it's either or both for some of you. You have somebody here who is mad that you're independent. Okay, you got your own thing going on. You will go out and get it on your own. You will figure it out. You don't need anybody to hold your hand, and they got a problem with that. Then you have somebody here who is mad that you don't have a problem with doing things on your own still, but you still want them to do for you also. They got a problem with that. And this makes someone insecure. It's a very interesting thing. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I had to think about that. Like, what the do you want? And that's really why someone's mad you ain't asking permission, because to me, this kind of feels like somebody, you see right through them. It's like you're seeing that someone is like indecisive. You're seeing that someone has double standards. You're seeing that someone doesn't make sense. You're seeing that you can just do bad by yourself. And this is why they're mad. You got someone here who is mad that they're just intimidated by the way in which you make money. You may have multiple streams of income, or you're just a hustler, baby, and you just want them to know it ain't about where you've been, but it's where you about to go. I just wanna love ya. Yeah, this is why they're mad. Someone else is mad you read, listen, or watch tarot. Wow. Well, again, anybody that, energy doesn't lie, but people do. So it goes right back to the beginning with someone is mad that you see right through them. Somebody's mad that you pick up on energy. Somebody is mad that you peep in scenes and they ain't even say nothing. Somebody is mad that you know someone's intentions, what they're thinking, what they're feeling before, if they've expressed it or not. Some of them are mad that you're spiritual. When we talk about tarot, that's a spiritual energy, at least for me. This also for the paid into sleep in the tarot. Again, there's an unconventional way that you make money, and this is a problem for somebody. You got some people here who are mad that you're intuitive. Again, you can pick up on their energy. You can pick up on any slight shift. You can look somebody. Some of you are just good at reading body language. You can see a shift. You can hear what somebody's not saying. You can feel what someone's not expressing. And you can see what somebody is hiding. And that's really why they're mad. Nothing can get by you. They can't pull the wool over your eye. A lot of you can pick up on undertones. You can read in between the lines. You just got anybody who is mad that they can't get nothing past you, bruh. They can't lie to you. They can't finesse you. They can't string you along. They can't play games in your face. They can't even play games behind your back. And that's really why they're mad. Nothing is getting by you, bruh. And then for those of you who are literally, this is tarot, okay? I'm reading oracles, but it's tarot, okay? Follow me on YouTube and or on TikTok, whichever who's ever watching this right now, whichever platform. Yeah. But you may have a bomb ASS tarot reader, oracle card reader, spiritualist who can read energy for you on your behalf. That keeps it a buck and keeps it a bean and is transparent with you. Now somebody's really mad because it sounds like now somebody's mad. You got a whole team of real at mother beep beep beep. You got nothing but real ones around you. So whatever you lack, you got somebody right over your shoulder, and that's why they're mad. It's amazing how someone can be mad that they can't get something over on you. It's amazing how people rather go about life in this way, relating to people in this way, carrying out relationships with people in this way, instead of just being honest. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. They can't do that. That's too much to ask. They can't do that. And then they got the audacity to now be mad at your team. You got a team. You got a circle. You got 1 or 2 people. You got 2 fingers, 3. Speaking of which, you got somebody here who is mad you got a small circle because you already can pick up on things. You can pick up on energy. Energy doesn't lie, but these people do. So now you got somebody who is mad. You got a small circle if you can even make a circle. Somebody's mad you're making more money. You make more money. You're making more money. You have potential to make more money. You have ideas that can make more money. You're talented to make more money. You pick and choose here. This is why someone is mad. Or again, back to how you're making your money. It may be in an unconventional way. You work less and make more. You work for yourself. Whatever the case is, you really got somebody here who is mad that you making more money, you getting paid in your sleep. Why are they counting your pockets? This could even be somebody who is mad that they don't know how much it was in your pockets. That's amazing to me. And then you don't ask for permission. That sounds like you living your life. You don't have, no one has jurisdiction over you. No one has control over you. You're dependent. You don't have a handout. You have some level of freedom. And that's why they're mad. You really seeing through somebody here. Can't gaslight you. That's amazing. That's amazing. Someone is mad. Yeah, they're a non-mother factor. So this sounds like somebody's, insecure by, you making your own money, because now they feel like they don't have a place in your life. They feel like you could cut them off at any time. And I never understood this concept. Like, why does somebody, why do you have to have some type of loophole or weakness for someone to feel comfortable to be in your life? Like, why does there have to be a need for somebody to feel safe in your energy, in your life? Like, oh, you work, you have your own job, you make your own money, you don't need me. And they really get offended by that. I never understood that. Like, why do I have to have a weakness or a need for you to feel secure in my life? Why do you need me to need you? To feel secure. I never understood that. I never understood that. And there's this one situation that's coming to mind, and I was like, debating in my mind whether I wanted to talk about this, but it's like, I was having a conversation with someone before, and, I don't know, but, he was just saying how, know, sometimes he's married, you know, and sometimes he doesn't want, and I'm not that, you know, it's not like, oh, I was that friend that, no, it wasn't none of that. But it's like, he's married, and, you know, there's times where he would prefer, you know, PORN. And his wife would feel like intimidated by that or threatened by that. And her main argument was, you don't need me. And like, that really caused a strife in their relationship. And it's just like, I never understood that. Like, it just goes back to my point. Like, why do you need me to need you? And that's why someone is mad, because it's like you don't have a weakness, or it's like they can't fill a void to where you need them. I can't get off of it. Like, I'm still trying to understand that. Like, why can't I just want you? Like, why is that not good enough? Like, why does there have to be a dependent thing going on here for you to feel secure? Like, I'm gonna, you know, for you to feel like I'm gonna come back, you know, or you to feel like, you know. So now it's leading into, you see right through somebody. Now it's leading into somebody is mad that, like, to me, this is an insecurity. And I'm not sure if, you know, this is somebody that you may make more money, or you make it easier, or, you know, but to me, this is also giving like a competition vibe. It's like somebody's low-key in, you know, silent competition with you. Or this is somebody who is mad that, you know, back to the beginning, you want them to provide for you, even though you can provide for yourself. And it's like, I don't know if they're in a position where they can provide for you, and now they're insecure about this. Like, there's a lot going on here. But somebody feels like they're a non-MF factor. They're a non-MF factor. You don't need them. You're not checking for them. They don't have the power to ruin your day. They don't have the power. Like, I guess now we leading into another thing. Somebody is mad that they feel powerless in your energy. They feel powerless. And for those of you who can pick up on energy and this, that, and the third, whether there's tarot, whether there's astrology, whether you talk to the good Lord himself or herself, somebody is mad that you know that this is how they're feeling. And they don't have to tell you this. You don't even have to be around them for you to know that this is how someone is feeling. They feel like they are nothing. They feel like powerless. They have no control. They don't, it's like, that's another thing. It's kind of like, you know what's going on with them. You see right through them, but they can't see through you. But the problem is they don't even see through themselves. So, you know, this is somebody is really mad here. They feel like you got all the power. You know yourself, which enables you to know them. Somebody, you know, it's, you got somebody cornered here. And you don't ask for permission. That also is just like an energy where you're not really the type to argue. You're not really the type to get, you don't need confirmation. You don't need validation. It's kind of like, too, it's like you trust your intuition. You trust, you know, I don't know, your analysis. You trust your logic. You trust your critical thinking skills. So, you know, if it acts like a dog, if it barks like a dog, you're gonna, you know, that's a dog right there. And this is why somebody is mad, because it's like you're believing what is being shown. You're not, you know, you're not making excuses for it. You're not painting it a different color. You're not, you know, you're not giving somebody the stage to gaslight you or tell you what something else or what it is, that it could be something else. Like, no, this is really why somebody is mad. And I'm gonna be shook if the card don't come out, but it's like somebody is mad that you can think for yourself. Somebody's also mad you don't show emotion, and somebody's mad you're making more moves and less announcements. So that right there is right next to they're mad that you're, you know, they're a non-MF factor. They're also mad you're not accepting breadcrumbs. So, you know, you're not bothered. Like I said, it's they don't have the power to ruin your day. They don't have the power to have you down. You know, man down, man down. They don't have, you know, You're making more moves and less announcements. So again, it's just kind of like you're not arguing, or if there's something that bothers you or is not in alignment with who you are, or if somebody tries to question who you are, because anybody who has a problem with you seeing right through them, that again, you can only do that if you can see through yourself, period. A lot of people think otherwise. A lot of people don't know themselves. So, you know, you got to know, keep it real. A lot of people don't even know themselves, but will spend all their day, okay, time, energy, and life trying to analyze somebody else, and they're always wrong. But there are some people who are truly gifted at looking through and seeing through people because they're able to do that for themselves. And those type of people, you're not going to sit there and allow someone to make you question yourself. And usually you know yourself and you're attracting somebody who's mad about this, and you see right through them because they're more than likely lying and putting up a facade. Yeah, the moment a mask comes off, a piece comes off, the whole thing, half of it comes off, whatever the case is, like, you're believing it. You're believing it. You're not arguing about it. Some of you you're not talking about it. It's just kind of like if something triggers you, this is not you being avoidant or anything, but it's just like if something is not in alignment with who you are, or if somebody comes up in your energy trying to make you question who you are, gaslight you, yeah, you're going to go ahead and move on, and you're not making announcements. And that's really why someone is mad. Because a lot of people play these games because they want you to make an announcement. They want you to nag. They want you to argue. They want you to get mad. And you're literally like, oh, okay, this is how you move. This is how you think. This is how you are. That's how you feel. Okay, great. And you just disappear. And that's why they're mad. You're not talking about it. Nah. Because this is also, too, an energy where you seeing right through somebody. It's kind of like, you know that a lot of people, it's very rare for people to change. It's very rare for some, people to, take constructive criticism. It's very rare for people to accept who they are, especially when you're being that mirror, especially when you could see who they are. It's like you can see through their, their ego. People, it's like the ego is the sun. The sun can't see itself. And that's most people. They don't want to see who they truly are. They don't want to hear about who they truly are unless it's satisfying their ego and boosting them up and this, that, and the third. So somebody is mad that you're not boosting up egos here. You're seeing that they operate solely on their ego. And it's like a vibe where, it's no point in you trying to argue. It's no point in you trying to go toe to toe. It's no point in you trying to bring it to someone's attention. It's like, that's why someone is mad, because it's like you pick and choose your battles wisely. You know what's worth it and you know what's not. You know who's receptive and who's open to changing, and who's open to just hearing what you have to say and this, that, and the third. You know who's worth it and you know who's not. And this is really why somebody is mad, because you're not showing emotion. They're really mad that you don't see them as worth the emotion. For somebody to argue, for somebody to bring something to your attention, that there's an element of caring. For somebody to even get mad that you care. I still care, and you don't care. You're not showing any emotion. Like, you're not, even if something does trigger you or bother you, it's not even worth bringing up. You're not even going to understand. You may even try to misconstrue my words, or you may try to flip it back on me, flip it and reverse it vibes. It's not even worth it. I'm going to just go ahead and make more moves and less announcements. There's nothing to say here. It's nothing to see here. And that's why they're mad. I just think it's funny how it's none of that. Ain't nothing funny. Somebody's mad you're not accepting breadcrumbs. And again, why would breadcrumbs be worth any energy? Somebody already doing the bare minimum, offering the bare minimum, may even be thinking on a bare minimum level, feeling on a surface level. Like, that's kind of what I'm getting with the breadcrumbs. It's like somebody is so surface level or just so egotistical. Again, it's not even worth the emotion. It's not even worth the care, the concern, or the fight. And that's why they're mad. it's like you will find the answers that they are probably going to run around in circles to provide. You are, again, everything is kind of based off of your, critical thinking skills. You don't need somebody to verify and confirm what you know this behavior to mean. If you feel slighted by what somebody said, or there's an underhanded compliment, or an underhanded, like, undertones, like some sneak dissing undertones, you don't need them to confirm, were you just sneak dissing me? You weren't? Okay, I believe you. It just felt like you were sneak dissing me. You weren't? Okay. All right, that's fine. So, how's the weather today? How was your day? No, you felt like you was sneak diss? That's how you felt? That's what it is. And that's why someone's mad. Yeah, ain't no second guessing. You ain't about to be confused. Ain't none of that happening here. Somebody's mad you ain't checking for them. Yeah, this is amazing. Somebody's mad you ain't looking back. A lot of people play their games. We all been there, done that, But a lot of people will, play games. Say this, say that. Oh, I don't want you no more, and I'm sorry. You were disloyal and I'm sorry. A lot of people will do that. Break up, make up, I don't mess with you, to kind of see what somebody's going to do, to see if somebody's going to prove that they care. I don't know if someone felt like you was playing that game. And I don't think you are. And that's why somebody's mad, because you are dead serious. You are standing on some business. You are standing on boundaries. And that's why they're mad. I don't know. I don't know, too, if like somebody was trying to test you also to see how far they could go with something here. This is also another reason why I feel like somebody's mad, because I feel like somebody was trying to test you to see how far they could go, see what they could get away with. And, the cutoff game determined that they can't get away with nothing. You seeing right through them. They're plotting their plans, how they think, how they move, how they are, the games, the jigsaw games, the Circus Soleil, all of these, the mazes, the marathons. Yeah, you seeing right through all of that. You know the plot and the plan. You know the game. You know the game. And that's why somebody is mad, because I don't know, man. I don't know if somebody was trying to fill you out when they could have just asked you, like, how are you in this type of situation? It's like somebody went above and beyond to just go around just asking you something. They wanted to play games to test you about something. So it's just kind of like, instead, it's like somebody didn't want to ask you what your triggers and traumas were, and you were fully capable of listing it from A to Z. They rather trigger you so that they can come up with their own A to Z list. And that's why somebody is mad, because their little experiment, it got cut real short, real early. That's really why they're mad. This is somebody who could have just asked you what, how are you in this situation? What do you like? What don't you? Nah, they wanted to test it out themselves to see how far they could get. And you only know your triggers and your traumas and what bothers you and what makes you sensitive, by way of other people. Which, again, goes back to my point. Somebody wanted to test it out themselves to see if they had the same power as them other people, if they were an exception, if they were a factor, if they were important. And they're mad that they are discovering and finding out through their experiment that they are a non-mother factor. You're not like these people. When you say you're done, you're done. When you say it's over, it's over. When you say it's a mother, wrap it up, rapido. It's a wrap. And that's why they're mad. Somebody thought you was playing. Somebody thought thought you was down to ride, shawty. Wanna ride with me, we can get low. You ain't getting low. Hands, knees, shoulders, and toes. You know. And that's why they're mad. You ain't come to play. You ain't come to play. Hey, baby. And that's why they're mad. Now they're mad that you focus on your money. Yeah, you know what? Spin the block real quick. Somebody mad you ain't spinning the block. You ain't checking for them. Somebody mad you may be spinning the block in your mind. No, it's like you may think of, I can't even, some of you may think about spinning the block. But then what they done did, their actions replay in your mind. It spins the block. And you like, yeah, no, I'm good, love, and joy. I'm good, love, and joy. And that's why they're mad. Somebody got the right one. And for them, it was the wrong day. And that's why they're mad. Because some people will continuously deal with the same thing over and over and over again, not learn any lessons, may think it's cute, might allow somebody to get by, give them the benefit of the doubt. You're not having it. And that's why they're mad. You're not having it. You're standing on business and you're standing on boundaries. And that's why they're mad. Somebody's mad you got options. Hey. I think everybody has options. And this goes back to the point of them, being mad that they're a non-factor. I'm not sure why they didn't think you would explore those options, or this could be an energy that you have options, which also contributed to the insecurity, which is why it prompted them to play the games in the first place. To see how far they could go, to see, how much power they had for the mind control, to see if they had power to mess with your confidence, or, it's kind of like, how, we hear the term grooming. It's like somebody was trying to groom you, or somebody was just simply trying to figure out how your mind worked, or how to, figure out how high of your self-esteem or confidence you had, so that they then could implement, destruction. Because they know you have options, and that makes them insecure. They know that you have a hustler mindset, or they know you have a hustler mindset, a hustler spirit. They know that you're an entrepreneur. They know that you're not, you're independent. You're going to go out and get it on your own. They know these things. And then you have options on top of that. Yeah, how can I trigger this person? Because once you're able to get somebody mad, sad, happy, glad, you have some level of control in their mind, but those negative emotions tend to have more power. So this is the energy where you see right through somebody. You see that they were trying to throw little nuggets in there to mess with your confidence, have you questioning yourself. And then you would go to them for permission about who they are and what they should do and how they should do it. Like, it's like you saw right through somebody. You saw right through it. Excuse me. But that's confirmation. And this is all deriving from someone having insecurity issues. All deriving from someone having abandonment issues. They want to play these games and try to put you in a box, and then, just trying to feed you like little seeds of doubt, and lack of confidence, low self-esteem. I don't know. It's, I guess the term, you kill more bees. I'm not kill more bees. You attract more bees with honey. It's just interesting that everybody has these euphemisms, and they have these analogies and these metaphors for women who are masculine, and they need to be in their feminine energy. And oh, if you were just sweeter and nicer, you would attract more bees with the honey that you got. But, you know, and again, it just depends who I'm talking to here. But if, you know, it's like, why don't, you know, certain men have this mindset? A woman or whoever, it doesn't matter. I shouldn't even put race or, you know, gender into it. But it's just like, why you would attract more bees with honey? You would attract loyalty with honey. You would attract trustworthiness with honey. You would attract unconditional love with honey. You would attract unwavering support with honey. You would attract more honey with honesty and you know, being open to expressing your vulnerabilities. But why would you sit there and why isn't this being applied? Somebody rather feed you seeds of doubt, low self-esteem, insecurity. You know, they rather feed you these low vibrational energies to try to get you to stay and need them yet again so that they feel confident that they have a place in your life, or whatever the case is. You would attract more bees with honey. You would attract loyalty. Don't make me go through the scheme. Don't make me go through the list again. I don't understand this. And that's why somebody's mad, because, you know, the moment you start having fun with it, you're done with it. The moment you don't understand something is confusing, that should not be confusing. That's why they're mad, because I gotta go. And got the audacity, they can't elicit emotion out of you. And really, it's negative emotion. No. Yeah. Didn't I say I'm surprised the card, they're mad that you can think for yourself, didn't come out. Why the card come out? They're mad you can think for yourself. I already called it. I already picked up on the energy. Just like y'all already called it. You already picked up on the energy. You already knew what's up. You already knew what it was. What it is. Huh? What's up? What you got in that truck? They're mad you can think for yourself. You're intelligent. I'm surprised the card, they're mad you educated didn't come out. You're street smart, you're book smart, you're common sense smart. You 1 + 1 = 2 smart. Life experience smart. Been there, done that smart. And that's why they're mad. You can think for yourself. You've been there. You've done that. Some of the tricks that they playing, you did it. You may have created it. And that's why they're mad. This is amazing. Somebody's mad they get passed around here. That's something that they may have tried to hide. You see right through that here as well. Or this is somebody here going right back to the 9-month, and you got options, and this is somebody here who may have made assumptions about you. This is somebody who may have judged you because you look a certain way. You got options. Ain't no way you like this. Ain't no way you're like that. You must be getting passed around. You must be for everybody. Or this is somebody who stereotyped you here. Somebody definitely judged you and stereotyped you, and then try to control the situation, and then try to make it, question yourself. Somebody's mad that, they have more followers than dollars. This to me is kind of like a vibe. It can literally be what that is on the surface. I don't know. It kind of goes back to you make more money. You get paid in your sleep. To me, there's like another unconventional way that you make money here for some of you. But this could also, again, be someone that may have judged you. If, like, let's say you do have a internet presence, or you do something online for money, or you may be like, you just may have an internet presence here, and it's like, again, you may look a certain way, you may present yourself in a certain way, but it's like someone really judged you off of that. And again, granted, some people, how they present themselves online, like you need to take it for what it is. But there's an element of money here. So I don't know, like, best example, this is not uncommon, but for them, I suppose it is. You make money on YouTube, or you make money on TikTok, or, you know, you work from home. You know, you may, you know, something to that effect. It's something about online or money or an unconventional way, but this is why someone is mad here. Yeah, let's get one more. Somebody's mad you're not on their level. Or they're not on your level, excuse me. So this is, to me, it feels like somebody is mad that, like, you may be out of their league. That's how they think. That's how they feel. They feel like you are out of their league. And this is why they were doing these underhanded, you know, things to, like, make you question yourself or doubt yourself, or I don't know, like, kind of low-key trying to bring you down. Because someone feels like they're not on your level. You got options, you know, you're, you know, independent, or you have a hustler mindset. You may be gifted, talented. You pick up on energy. Some of you may be spiritualists. Maybe some of y'all read tarot. Some of you may be in astrology. Could be so many different things here. You're not accepting breadcrumbs, which indicates that you know your worth. You know what your value. You know what you want. You know what you don't. You know thyself. You're not asking for permission, so you're making more moves, less announcements. It's the moment something does not, you know, rub you the right way, or the moment, you know, it's, you know, the moment you see a characteristic. Some of you may know psychology, sociology, the brain, the mind, or you just really truly trust and believe experience that you may have gone through in, you know, in the past. Yeah, you just have someone here who is mad that, like, the moment you see something that, you know, is a little suspect, or, you know, something that you feel like derives out of insecurity, not because you're making, you know, judgments like, oh, that's a red flag, like, that's a little weird. No, this is, you know, you're not making judgments out of insecurity, or trying to find a loophole or a weakness in somebody's, like, life, or, you know, personality, or whatever, like, to, you know, feel like you can plant yourself in there. Somebody is just really mad that you're noticing something about someone's character. It's about their character. And it's valid, and you're not giving it the time of day. You're not feeding it. You're not giving it more energy. You're not giving it more time. You're not, you know, double checking, like, maybe that's not what I'm seeing, or maybe that, you know, maybe it's just a bad day, or maybe, you know, there is no maybe baby. There is no baby maybe. No, there's none of that maybe. You're believing people the first time, okay? I say all of that to say somebody is mad you believe something or someone the first time, and you stand on boundaries. You stand on business. You can think for yourself. Anybody who is mad, you can think for yourself, lets me know, like, that gives me clear indication of who their character, because why do you have a problem with me being able to critical think? Why do you have a problem with me being able to analyze a situation, your behavior? Why do you have a problem with me tapping into my intuitive gifts that I know that I have? Why do you have a problem with my brain? Our brains, knowledge is power, and our brains are the strongest and most powerful tools that we have here on earth, and within our bodies on top of that. And you got a problem, I can utilize my brain. You got a problem that I can utilize my brain, and then you trust. You trust what you come up with. You trust the conclusion. That is a problem in and of itself. They're mad that you make money, or the way you make money, or you make more money, whatever the case is, or you have the ability to do so. Or this is just an energy here where you ain't checking for them to, you know, for money. It's interesting because, you know, a lot of times guys will sit there and they don't want you to want them for their money, but then they're mad that you have your own money and then go after your own money to where now you don't need them for their money, but they wasn't even wanting you to need them for their money in the first place, but now they're mad that you don't need them for their money. It's like a reverse psychology thing, which goes right back to they're mad that you can think for yourself. This is somebody here who tried to run circles, or somebody here who tried to have some type of mental mind games with you. It just didn't work. It won't work. Oh, no weapon. And that's why they're mad, because no weapon formed against you shall prosper. You're seeing things for miles and miles and miles and trials away here. Somebody's mad the pee is good, but you're unwinnable. Some of them, didn't get the pee. Some of them, I don't know, maybe they did, and that's where they came up with the conclusion, oh, they get around. Some of them didn't even get it, and they assumed maybe you giving it to somebody else. This is just somebody here who is mad that they make up a whole bunch of assumptions because their whole life is a lie. Goes right back to you can see right through somebody. You ain't new to it, you true to it. You've been honest, you've been transparent. You laid it out. You laid it all the way out on the table, and it's still somebody is mad that they feel like you was still lying. They're mad that they feel like you was still hiding something, and you kept it real from the beginning here, and that's why they're mad. This is somebody here who is really mad that they projected something onto you. I don't know, somebody is hurt from the past, but that don't got nothing to do with you. Now somebody's mad you're unequitable, and they didn't even get a chance to get to pee. Somebody's mad you're unequitable, and they did get a chance to get to pee, but the shop is closed. The shop is closed. And now they're a non-factor. This is something that they were fearful of feeling this whole time, and it looks like they manifested it for themselves. That's what I'm getting here. Somebody is mad they manifested an outcome. They manifested their fears when it comes to you. When they could have just, I don't know, tried to attract you with some honey. Tried to attract the loyalty, tried to, attract, I don't know. They could have attracted whatever they wanted with some honey, but no, instead they wanted to bring out some vinegar and tell you it's water. And now they're mad. And that's why they're mad. And that's why they're going out bad. That's why they feeling real sad. And you over here just looking glad. And okay, and that's why they're mad. Okay. The